Welcome in Line by Line. Today with Nerdalian, we are analyzing a song I picked called Devil's Plaything by Danzig. So Nerdalian, tell me a little bit about your name.
My name, Medallion. It's got nerd in it, and it sounds slightly regal. So I thought it's a fun name. It's a playful synonym. Pseudonym. Yeah, it's a playful pseudonym.
You created it for this online persona that you are working to like popularize.
Not to popularize, no. Playing with more than working with.
Yeah, I seen your post on Spotify. It's like Sapiens, really nice. I hope we will analyze it one day in Line by Line. Yeah,
Maybe not much to analyze though.
I like it. It's a good song. People check it out. I will provide the links below. Okay, Devil's Plaything by Danzig. I picked that song because it has a story attached to it, which resurfaced when I was tweeting about my MP4 Oracle. So many years ago, my MP4 was stolen in my office. It's like there are about 40 people were working in the office, and I put flyers everywhere and asking, has anybody seen the MP4 that disappeared from my table? And like it resurfaced a couple of days later with my music erased and 300 songs which I don't know. So somebody took it, cleaned it up, and put a playlist of 300 songs into it. And like I later on find out who, like he came clean. That song was one of them. Yeah. Kind of stuck with me a lot, and yeah, decided to listen to it and analyze it in line by line. What did you think about that song?
When I think about the song, I kind of like it. I like the lyrics. The style isn't exactly the kind of style I usually listen to. I like the lyrics.
Yeah. Okay, let's read.
Love is a flame, a devil's thing, a violent storm about to be born. Just look in these eyes, see all the lies, all the things you see, you cannot deny.
Is he talking about love here or passion? Like lust? What do you think?
It sounds more like lust, but for a lot of people, the two go together very tightly. It would be very odd to describe the kind of parental love mothers feel towards their babies to be described as a violent storm.
Or devil's thing?
Yeah. I mean, possibly in the way like mothers can get protective of their babies, like it can turn into a violent storm.
Yeah. So
I guess that goes for lust too, doesn't it? Like it can be a pleasant thing, or it can be a violent storm. It's like it goes from pleasant and turns into a violent storm. I think in a similar way, but well, in an analogous way, but not the same way. Like the sweet, warm love of a mother for her baby can turn into a violent storm if the baby is threatened. Like love can be or lust can be a pleasant thing until it's frustrated in certain ways, and then it can turn into a violent storm.
I think that short term, this absolutely lustful type of love, like the storm, which was good comparison. storms do not keep forever. They just like they come and go. And it's in a funny way. I thought love that is like a flame, like a violent storm, is a devil thing because it's short lived and it's like really really violent.
Some storms last for a long time.
Like hurricanes.
The eye on Jupiter has been going for a while.
Yeah, yeah. Just look in these eyes and see all the lies. Like, why? I don't understand that way of thinking. Why would he think eyes lie?
Eyes can lie.
How? It's like, is somebody faking the? I think
Yeah,
eyes
you
actually
can.
do tell
You can,
the.
like really good actors can decide what eyes to put on, and they put on the eyes that they have to for their job. And if they wanted to use their eyes to manipulate you, they put on the eyes that they need to. The eyes can lie.
It's like in the context of the song though. Like, is he saying he's a good actor? Like, just look in this eyes, see all the lies, all the things you see you cannot deny. Like, or is he saying like?
Yeah, what I honestly think he's saying is he's making a controversial statement, saying that love is a devil's thing. Like most people think love is a good thing, like love makes the world go around. Love is a kind of god that a lot of people worship, and he's saying no, it's a devil's thing. So this is also an older song. I'm not sure how old. Like even today, there are lots of circles where if you go in, like this thing you guys think is like the center of spirituality. Yeah, it's evil. It's pure evil. It'd be controversial in many circles. So I think he's inviting people to, like, I'm saying love is a devil's thing. Look in my eyes and see the fire, like see the fire in my eyes. And then you'll know like that fire is love, and you cannot deny that what I'm saying is like the thing in me is love, and it's this devil's thing that you can see in my eyes. That's what I'm projecting on.
Well, if I see fire in somebody's eyes, I don't think it's a lie.
Yeah, so the lie is that love is this cozy and warm and cuddly thing. He's saying like, not this love in my heart. Yeah, look at the love in my eyes. It's a devil's thing. Yeah. that made you cough. I'm sorry. I'll behave myself.
Oh my god. All the things you see you cannot deny. Okay, I get it. So he doesn't claim faking it. He claims the statement about love being a good thing isn't true. Because love is this, how to say it?
A violent storm. That's one way to say it.
Yeah. Oh, he continues. And this flame that burns inside, if you get too close, burns you alive. Just look in these eyes and see if they lie. All the words I speak, you cannot deny.
Yeah, so he's not claiming that he's lying.
Yeah.
He's saying like, look into my eyes and see what the other people are saying are lies, because you can see the truth in my eyes.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful, actually. Like, just that song should be listened. Please do not watch the video because it's extremely cringe.
Like the only thing that's cringy about it is the clothing style is a bit dated, and the dude is like an awkward kind of buff, like a big guy who got big by doing the stuff you do specifically to get big, rather than like getting strong doing like useful things. So his body is a little awkward. It doesn't move very naturally.
Okay. What do you think about burns you alive.
Is it? Yeah, I think burning is a good metaphor for the kind of pain that comes with frustration, that comes with like this kind of love.
Oh wow,
And
I did
it's
not understand it completely. That I thought like he's so hot, he will hug her so tight that she will be burning on the inside.
no, I think it's kind of pain.
Oh, it's like
Oh
no, but like it sounds like he's like I'm so angry, I will be destroying you. Ah, like,
no, I don't think he's not threatening that he will destroy anyone.
mhm.
But there's like a kind of like real passion that you can't get enough, no matter like how much the other person tries to give you, and that it not being enough is painful. It's frustrating.
Explain this to me. I do not understand that though. Like, okay, so there is this one normal person. There is one person who has this capacity for that strong feelings, like love that burns, and the guy who's that has this burning sensation of love. He's like, don't get too close, I will burn you alive. And on a physical in a physical realm, like how does it look like if she gets too close? Will he be like emotionally torturing her? Like,
Yeah, I think it works out different ways. Depends on the guy. Some guys can keep it contained. Some guys, yeah, become verbally abusive. Some guys become physically abusive.
well, then it's not really love. Like, is it? Like,
It's a kind of love. Love is mixed in there, but it's like when it gets to murder, it's all kinds of messed up.
yeah, it's like it's not actually. I cannot name it love. It's but
So,
it.
so here's a little story. I was really young, yeah, but between 1 and 3 somewhere. I don't know exactly how old I was. And my mom had to go away from home on training for about a week, just like on the job training. And when she came back, I was furious at her. I ran at her and I started punching her, like, kicking her. Like, how dare you leave me? So, like for a little toddler that sort of can't contain his love for his mom and lashes out at her for missing her, I think that's similar behavior. If guys are messed up, a woman can do that too. But like if people are messed up enough, they can follow them into their adult lives too. Just like I wouldn't get that upset about someone I wasn't attached to.
Mm, yes. Oh yeah, anger. So attachment, and if you break away from the person, or the person breaks away from you you're attached to, um, love turns into anger, right? It's
Yeah, there's
like,
like
yeah.
a desire for something that is frustrated is more or less what anger is. Frustrated desire.
It was like Corey Taylor sang, "Love resembles rage," and I'm trying to understand that feeling, because to me, love is that nurturing, cuddly, warm feeling, and when somebody feels that rage towards somebody else, uh, it's hard to imagine it's love. So it's attachment thing, maybe.
I mean, so that's one example. Like in my example as a child, hitting my mom, that was an attachment thing. That wasn't a frustrated lust thing. Although I think frustrated lust can go similar.
If you get too close, burn you alive. So if he gets attached to her, he will start destroying her.
It can be something like that. It can also be like that same fire can also burn in women. It does also burn in women. It's not just guys. And he may be saying is like, if you fall in the same kind of love, the same fire that burns me alive may also burn you alive. And it could also just be like advice to a friend, like if you ever fall in love with a woman the way I've fallen in love with women,
Oh.
that love will burn you alive the way it burns me alive too. So it can either I think he's saying the flame that burns inside is what burns you alive. It's not
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it's that pain, it's the painful emotion he's talking about burns you alive more than I think the results of the actions he takes because he's burning because of the pain.
Oh, so he's like in a weird way looking out for her. He's like, don't take it too close. It will burn you alive. Oh, you little poor fragile thing. Keep away.
Makes me think of a French song, Je suis malade,
Mm.
and it's about a woman who like got completely obsessed by a guy and he dumped her, and then she suffers depressions for 2 years after he leaves her still, and she sings, "I am sick, like I am sick without you." I think it's a similar kind of thing, like love burning people alive. Although
Mm.
that kind of sadness doesn't feel like a flame; it feels like a black hole that sucks you in.
It's the when a breakup happens. So the guy painted the picture probably for the woman, and then he left, and then she stayed with that picture of the possible future together, and she was grieving that so much, probably. And she doesn't miss the guy; she misses the things,
She misses the fantasy.
the fantasy.
A god of light shines on me, gentle light it will never be. See the flame in my hand. If you're playing with fire, you're playing in hell.
Oh, I want to give him a hug now. He's like, "Mm, gentle light it will never be." How does he
So
know?
it's a different kind of love. Like people use the word love in all kinds of ways. Like he's not pointing to the same kind of thing like that warm cuddly fuzzy feeling you get when you like take care of a sick puppy, something like that. It's not what he's talking about. He's talking about something else.
What do you think about the word never? It's it's like I always it's reminds me of that emotion where it feels so strong in the moment that you think it will never end or never change, but things change. Like that's what life has taught me. um, it actually precisely taught me that even when you feel like it will be forever and never ends, it will be as strong as it now. No, that nothing lasts.
Nothing lasts forever. And we both know hearts can change.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like a pleasant thing. It's weird. It's got a bunch of things. Like if you're playing with fire, you're playing in hell. So it's playful. So I'm guessing there's laughter involved, and lust is pleasant. So I think there's a part of the lust that's pleasant, and there's a playfulness that's pleasant, and then there's this frustration that's mixed in that's painful.
You're playing in hell. So it's like he invites her to her world a little bit, the world of hell and suffering. And then they play a little bit like this in a way, but then he's not gentle, and he's like, I will. Oh, is he warning her like so he invites her into his world, but he warns her that he will never be gentle, so it's on her if she wants it. It's like he's baiting her, and yet he's like, I'm washing my hands, it's on you, I warned you, it will
Buyer,
never be
buyer,
gentle.
buyer beware.
Yeah.
And he
That,
wants someone who wants it.
yeah, or somebody who is very curious, like like
Right.
exploratory, who didn't have that experience.
No, I think he wants someone who wants it, and some people want it, guys and women.
Oh, we might no, I oh okay, it's like uh
Teach me.
yeah, it's something like that. Sometimes people are exploratory. This means, like for example, I like uh, to go into boldly unknown territories. No, hold on, let me paraphrase it. I like to explore unknown things,
Mhm.
and before I uh, know what it is, somehow I go into the experience with curiosity, but I cannot say I want the exact thing he's describing before I actually experienced it. I can only like it. It can be a repeat experience. So if I try it once, if I don't like it, I'm like, no, no, I don't like this. I like gentle fire. I don't like your massive fire. No. But you know what I'm trying to aim at. I actually projecting that the girl, he's warning the girl that it will be painful, but she doesn't know what kind of pain it is, so she's just curious. Just like, let me find out. Don't speak for myself. I'm a rebel. Like, you don't tell me. And then she goes and she's like, boom, smashes against that firewall. Yeah.
Yeah, the song isn't written from the girl's perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like I'm projecting the
So
girl.
you're reacting now. It's not projecting.
Yeah.
You're projecting a reaction to a character that isn't in the play.
Yeah, so he probably talks to a girl who been there.
From what I've seen, he may actually be talking to a guy, but
Or a guy.
you want to be part of this song so bad. Huh?
Sorry?
Do you want to be part of this song?
I kind of felt like I was part of that song in the past. And I do remember um, I did not know how much it would hurt. And in a sense, even afterwards, my mind would think, okay, what if I change this and that? Would it play out differently? Mm, instead of seeing the bigger picture, which is, well, some people function differently. They like different things. You don't get it because you are different too. You know? And when the singer is inviting another person into that play, or like warning another person, it feels like he's like trying to be honest, uh, in a sense. Yet I'm not sure that another person is capable to understand that type of honesty, because still, even being there, when you go into the world with this enthusiastic, curious mind, that mind might lead you into those types of situations.
Curiosity killed the cat. Huh?
Devil's Plaything in my hands. If you don't want pain, you don't understand. Oh, got a light shines on me. If you want to touch flames, come on to me. I mean, he's inviting her or him.
But only if she wants it. And only if she actually wants the pain too, or he wants the pain too.
And again, I am not sure if she wants the pain or if there is a curiosity thing.
Wow. She's saying if you want the pain, then if you don't want it, then you don't understand. You're not listening to me. You don't get what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you want the pain, then yeah, like you're my type. Let's go.
I mean, if you don't want pain, you don't understand. So, yeah, I think you're right. So he's inviting girl or a guy to the painful experience of his lust. And he's warning as well.
And I want to emphasize probably I may be projecting, but I'm guessing he wants like the pain is he wants the painful love to be reciprocal. So he wants either her or him to also suffer the same kind of love. So it's not so much that I will hurt you because I'm suffering love. It's like I want us to suffer love together. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah. It's like if it's not painful for both of us, it's not worth it. Somehow. It's like then it's not love. Like the gentle thing love for sissies. It has to be rough and hard and painful and burn. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of understand that. Yeah. It's like this mutual thing. So mm, it could be that the guy is playing with people who want to explore. It's like a sales pitch. And of course, boredom can lead to exploration as well. What do you think?
Yeah, that makes sense. Got a flame burns inside. If you don't want to burn, just walk on by. And the pain you're feeling now is nothing compared to the pleasures I hide.
Yeah, he's advertising himself in a way. What is the pain he thinks she's feeling now? Disappointment.
Disappointed.
It's like she wanted gentle love, and he's like, "No, I'm all pain and suffering." And then walk on by. You feel that pain, but it can be pleasant. Pleasures I hide. Yeah, I mean, I think he's playing with curiosity of a person. Again, a projecting here massively. Because I
And
actually like now when I hear that, I was like, okay, can you please show me the pleasures you hide? It's like I'm baited into it a little bit. But I'm keeping it in my hand.
the hand is just has the flame. That's it.
On the hand's the flame. Oh my god. I think that guy's just like really sure of himself. And like each time the woman goes away, he's like, you don't understand.
possible.
Make me sad. It's like I did not even assume that idea that the guy might be misleading himself. Oh, none of that possibility is sad. I'm sorry, Danzig. Got a flame in my hand. If you don't want a fire, step out of my light. Walk on by. Just look away. Because if you are on my path, you're better off dead. Wow. That's harsh.
Yeah, that's quite harsh. Yeah, there are fates worse than death.
I mean, I like, there are some mixed messages here.
Yeah, that's the song.
On one side, he has pleasures that he hides, but then he warns her not to get in. But then it's like, if she experiences those pleasures, she's better off dead. I don't understand. I don't. Like, if you don't want pain, you don't understand. That's probably the thing. I don't want pain. That's why I don't understand. Like, is it a song specifically addressed to masochists? If you don't want pain, you don't understand.
I actually think there is a bit of that, yeah.
Like, I kind of still like the song. It's just the messages are not clear.
I don't know. So the only thing I'm thinking is, I think he's saying that specifically to people who don't want the fire. I'm guessing in his head that, like, if you do want the fire, then you'd be better off. That doesn't necessarily apply. Like, if you're not into it, like people who aren't into it, like very much not into it, people who are into it, it's worth it.
Again, and here curiosity mixes in, because I actually am an exploratory human being, so I want to know exactly. But then I am sure, like there's this book, 50 Shades of Grey, and like in the movie, she's like, show me, show me, show me. Then he showed her, and she's like, ow, I will never talk to you again. It's like, she was asking her, she was so curious. And he's like, if you don't want fire, I think the book was written about that. If you're on my path, like, what does it mean to be on his path?
I don't know. Maybe if you're getting in his way, if he's trying to get somewhere, you try to, if you're like an obstacle in his path, that would make more sense. Like if he's like properly aggressive with people who tries to stop him from getting what he wants.
Oh, I thought he said, walk on by, step out of my light. It makes sense. I know the song was written in the 90s, so before all this internet thing. But I actually project that social media presence. So he's like, oh my God, her again on my wall, her again on YouTube, step out of my light. It's like his pixel light. So she has to be just away, like he has to block her everywhere. Then she's out of his light. But as soon as he sees her, he will torture her. Am I projecting?
Possibly. I don't know. I'm very possibly projecting too. Probably, actually. Like, I don't know this author. I don't have a story that I associate with the song like you do, though. I'm just trying to understand the author. I don't know anything about them. It's the only song of them I've ever seen.
There is another song called Mother. Mother! Like it's like he's definitely having some of those traumas that he's expressing in the song. What do you see?
In that stanza, I sort of said what I see. I mean, there's a lot of repetition, right? So I'm like focusing on the if you're on my path, you're better off dead. I just think he's like warning people, like I know what I want, and if you try to stop me, you'd be better off dead.
Okay. I kind of admire that passion too. It's nice. It's nice to want something so much you're willing to destroy it and burn it. It's like, yeah.
Just I'll do the last one then.
Mm-hmm.
Devil's plaything in my hands. If you don't want pain, you don't understand. Got a light shines on me. If you want to touch flames, then come on to me. So I just think it's a song about a guy who has a idea of love that's like a fiery, passionate thing that's like you said maybe doesn't last all that long, and that can't happen without pain accompanying with it. Um, but in the poet's mind, the pleasures that accompany it are stronger than the pain, so that the pain just comes along for the ride. The pleasures make it worth it, and that's what he wants. And he's telling other people, if you want that too, then come to me. If you don't want that, then piss off. And if you stop me from trying to get it, I'll make you pay for it.
I kind of admire that honesty in the song lyrics. It's that, yeah, I'm just admitting to that. Beautiful. Thank you for analyzing it with me, Nerdalian. And thank you for free time. People check out the links below. Like, subscribe, support, listen to Nerdalian's new song Sapiens. All the links below. And bye.
You feel better now that you got that off your chest?
I fucking love that song. Thank you for analyzing it with me. Not Francois, Italian.
Take 4, try again.